of the things that we've moved towards with Vital is the web-based administration, so that you are not going to have to do installations of clients on your local machines. So along the right-hand side is your administrative toolbar. What this means is not only do you do your administration through the web, but you're seeing the same thing that your end users are seeing. So if your end user calls and says, I can't see this, I have this page pulled up for the Vortex and the metadata is weird or it doesn't have the thumbnail, you'll actually be able to click on it, see the same thing that they are, but have administrative functions along the right-hand side. Now with your administrative functions, this is going to allow you to do all of your object manipulation. You're going to be able to run your reports. You're going to be able to configure your indexing, create users and assign permissions to those, as well as groups, and then manage your authority objects. Now with the permissions, everything that you see along the right is a link. It's also a permission. So I can assign a user the right to update an object, but I may not want to let every user delete objects. That may only be for certain users. And I can choose based on each of these what permissions I would like to assign to the users. One of the other features to the product is the ability to load Mark 21 files, which we convert to Mark XML and load as a metadata file into Vital. So what that means is you can take an export out of Virtua using Rate 2709, have your file of Mark 21 records, and then we can batch load those into Vital and convert it to Mark XML for you. And this is one of those cases. In addition, once it's in, you have the ability to quick edit the XML. This way, your catalogers don't necessarily have to know XML. They can actually do it right within an HTML format. If by chance you have someone who prefers XML, there's an XML view as well. I'll apologize for the green, it looks a lot better on the screen than up on the overhead. But with this XML editor, if you notice, the only thing that you can edit is the actual text. You cannot change the code that includes the brackets and all of the important parts that can accidentally get deleted in XML and cause issues. So if somebody's going through and needs to adjust the title or needs to adjust the description, they can do so without being afraid of accidentally deleting code that they don't know anything about, which you can be self-assured on knowing that it's not going to accidentally get changed. Going back, one of the other features I want to go over quick, since we have a couple extra minutes. Sorry, remembering this off the top of my head, so. Oh. This is our web form, which will allow you to catalog your content directly through the web, as well as attach it, so that you can have students or you can have your library actually do the cataloging of the content. They can attach the file. They can choose the resource type. And they can fill in all of the metadata that's appropriate for their content. This will then allow them to submit it, and what it does automatically in the background, all of the fields here are converted into both Mark XML and Dublin Core and stored within your object along with the content that's been attached. Then it will go through a review process. So once you filled out the entire form, attached the content and submitted it, it's not going to be available to your end users until it's been approved. This will allow you to also open it up to students to be able to self-submit. So they could fill out, let's say, a thesis or a dissertation, attach their content, fill out their information, then you can go through and actually see it during the review process and then approve it. At the point of approval is when it'll actually be published in the Vital repository. In this case, we don't actually have any available for approval. If we did, we'd be able to go in and see to approve it here. And that's one of the ways to submit content into Vital. All right.